Hi YouTube. I'm reading The Trial of the Cannibal Dog, which is about Captain Cook's voyages in the South Seas. This is by Anne Salmond. This is published by Penguin, and this is what the opera The Trial of the Cannibal Dog will be based on. So I've just got to read it, and this is a really important part in learning a role is actually doing some research. This is a passage from The Trial of the Cannibal Dog, Chapter 1. It's entitled, How Englishmen Came to Eat Dogs. During Captain Cook's third and last Pacific voyage, Alexander Home was the master's mate on board the consort ship Discovery. In his old age, he used to spin a yarn about an incident that happened at Queen Charlotte Sound, New Zealand in 1777, a moment of glorious fun amidst the hardships of the voyage. When we were in New Zealand, Neddy Rio, one of my messmates, had got hold of a New Zealand dog, as savage a devil as the savages from whom he got it, and the same dog he intended to bring home to present to the Marchioness of Townsend, his patroness, I think. But one day when Neddy was on shore on duty, a court-martial was held on the dog, and it was agreed, nem.con. That's very confusing. I don't think it's nem.com. I think it's nem.con. That as the dog was of cannibal origin and was completely a cannibal itself, having bit every one of us and shown every inclination to eat us alive as he could, that he should be doomed to death and eat in his turn, we being short of fish provisions at the time. The sentence was immediately executed. The dog cooked, dressed, and eat, for we could have eat a horse behind the saddle. We were all so confoundedly hungry. But considering that Neddy had the best right to a share, we put past his portion in a wooden bowl, and by way of having some sport, we cut a hole in the dog's skin, and as Neddy came up the side, I popped his own dog's skin over his head with the tail hanging down behind and the paws before. He looked the grin horrid, told us we were all a set of D-D cannibals, as bad as the New Zealanders we were amongst, and dived down below quite in the sulks. I had locked up his share and went down after him to see if hunger would overcome his delicacy, and sure enough, after growling and grumbling and swearing a reasonable time, he looks at me very woefully and says, D-N, you, did you not even leave me a share? That I did, says I. Neddy, my boy, and here it is for you. So poor Rio munched up his dog, cursing all the while as heartily as we were laughing at him. Ah, those were glorious days. But we were all going now. Rio, poor fellow, came to be a post captain and fell at the taking of Copenhagen. So that's the very start of Chapter 1 of The Trial of Cannibal Dog. Bye.